Uh, okay, let's try that again. Nope. Nope. Okay, we're doing it from behind the couch. Okay, hello guys. How's it going? Let me just, yeah. Okay. This was unexpected. I wasn't gonna make this video. June 6th when I'm recording this, and I wasn't gonna do it. I told you guys in the last video for 800 subscribers that I wasn't gonna do it. It felt like the right thing to do, and I needed a video to make anyway, and this is like one of the things that's really important. So I was like, let's talk about it. So I hit 900 subscribers. What's next? That's the question. That's the simple question, and I don't know is really the answer, but I did want to kind of make a video about this, so we're gonna talk about it. So I want to start at the beginning. I started uploading on this channel on August 4th, 2 days after my first Twitch stream. It was the summer of 2021, and my mom was like, hey, you need a job, you need to go get a job. And I had a lot of money. I just got done with my job. I was working at Walmart. I moved and couldn't get a job here for whatever reason. I tried to apply to Walmart, they never responded. I was just gonna transfer right in and keep making money, the usual thing everybody does. I never heard anything back, and I was kind of like, I have money. I don't need a job. I was young and stupid. Didn't think I needed to put anything back for retirement. Okay, so there we are. Mom says I need a job. I'm sitting there doing nothing with my life. And I always wanted to do YouTube and stream and do all that stuff. Try my hand at it, because I always watched it. I loved watching YouTube. And eventually I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I had some friends who already streamed a little bit, so I learned a lot from them, got all my tools together, and just pressed play. From there, things just kind of went. It was August 2nd, 2021. I remember it very clearly. I just kind of opened up Minecraft and said,
all right, we are started. If anyone's watching, hello, welcome. And if nobody's watching, then I'm talking to myself.
And then from there, it was just schedule. I stuck to it. 6:30 p.m. EST every single day, Monday through Friday. For the longest time, that's all I did was stream. And it wasn't bad. It did okay. I struggled at times, sure. I start streaming on August 2nd. I say my first words onto the internet. August 3rd comes around, I start a server that you guys can still join today called King SMP, and that's where my first videos was actually on King SMP. It was about what happened on the streams, because I thought, oh, this is kind of interesting. Accidentally made a lore server. Kind of cool. Let's showcase this. And so I made a video titled something like I accidentally made a Minecraft roleplay. We kind of made that. It happened. It's unlisted now. I'll talk about that a little later. But I made a lot of videos. A lot of videos. Like probably over 100 stream highlights. They're all unlisted now. But from up until March 9th, from August 4th to March 9th, I was making those. And that's all I did. And it wasn't something that I really enjoyed, but I did out of habit, and I realized I wasn't enjoying it. It wasn't really fun to watch, so I eventually said, you know what, we're quitting that. I spent more time working on videos for like tutorials and updates, the things I make still now. And there will be more of those, don't worry, this isn't me quitting. I know last time we were at this couch I was quitting. That's not happening, not again. I eventually, more recently, started streaming on February 3rd, 2025, and I have loved that. YouTube streams have been great. I've been streaming on Twitch since August 2nd, 2021, but I never started streaming on anywhere else, and now I'm on YouTube, and I love it. It's great, it's fantastic, and it's gotten me to where I am today. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't have just gotten 152 subs in the last 28 days. You guys are crazy. I really appreciate all your support. Now let's talk a little bit about some real life stuff, because this is kind of partially why I wanted to talk about this, because I can't do it in normal videos because it's off place, and I don't want to talk about it on stream because we talk about it on stream, but I wanted one place just to be the defining info on this. I am trying to get a job, yes. It's a process. I thought it would be easy. You just put in an application to Walmart or to Starbucks, and then they respond. It turns out that is a lot harder to get than what you initially think. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I got one singular email after a month of waiting. Starbucks sent me an email asking me my availability. I responded, and nothing. There's been nothing. They haven't sent anything back. I'm not saying this so anybody pities me. I'm not saying this so I get money out of you guys. I'm just being truthful here. I have about like maybe 3, maybe 4 if I really stretch the pennies. I got 3 or 4 months left on being able to pay my phone and insurance bill, which is like, okay, a little concerning. A little concerning. It'll be okay. I wouldn't be still sitting here making videos if I didn't think it was the right thing to do. The truth is, the less money I have, the seemingly better I'm doing here on YouTube. It's crazy, but there's a reason I'm doing better, I believe. And it may be the stress. I perform better under stress. It may be algorithmic reasons. You can point to a deeper, high purpose, glorious purpose, if you will, reason to it all. But the truth of the matter is, I'm doing better right now, and we're getting really, really close to monetization. What that takes is about 1,000. Somebody pinged me on Discord. Why is OBS still bugged? Okay. That's been fixed. I'm on this side now, because I can't get back over there. It's a little tough to do this in free cam. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so this is like the last stand, if you will. I'm always going to be doing this for the rest of my life, regardless of monetization, regardless of job status, all those things. Getting a job does make this a little harder to do, because I do spend a lot of time editing, recording, planning, and much more. We'll talk about one of those other much mores in a second. But I do a lot of that, and I want to keep doing it. So I'm trying my absolute best to get that monetization status. We're about 1,500 hours away. And like, that's not too bad. But there are some distractions, I could be grinding out videos. You could be getting 4 videos a week from me. All honesty, and there should be 4 videos a week from me. But I've been distracted, and I'm going to talk about that for a second because you guys should know like all the cool things that are coming your way. So I'm working on a video game. It was actually on this couch that I kind of announced it. It's called Omnia, and it started off as a joke for April Fools. I was like, hey, I'm quitting. I'm going to pursue game development full time. And a lot of people were asking questions about this game, and I've always had this idea in my head. It was ever since I was 8 years old, this space exploration sim where you could do whatever you want. All the NPCs would interact with you in a way that made the galaxy actually feel alive. Everybody has a story. And I've been working on this in the background a little bit here and there, and it is something I really, really, really want to pursue. The only reason I've actually begun working on it, though, was because of that April Fool's Day thing. People actually believed it because they saw the idea in the dream and they went, you know what? You're passionate about that. I think this is a cool idea. I want to see it get made. So, yeah, quit. Do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna quit, obviously. I'm not gonna quit. But I saw people actually were hyped about this game, like I was, and so I actually decided I was going to start working on it very recently. It's very early demo, or not even demo, just prototypes, and I've been working on the branding a lot. It's been taking time. I've got a lot of frustrations there. I could talk about that for all day, all the time, but my point of all this is to say I'm working on a separate channel. So there's 2 channels. There's this one, There's a lot more channels. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 channels. I don't know. There's a lot of channels. But there's 2 channels right now. There's this one, and then there's that one. That's my game dev channel. That's my channel. You know, it's very easy. But this is my main focus right now because it's the closest thing to stopping me from going bankrupt. So that is a big reason for it, though, is Omnia is distracting me. It is a very big game. It's got a lot of ambition behind it, and I can't wait to do it because it's something that you guys will enjoy as well. However, it's going to take me some time. It's going to take me a lot of time and a lot of focus, and I am trying to split my attention the best I can, but my brain is a little ADHD at times. And then there's also like a new series that I'm planning for you guys here on this channel. It's going to be really cool. I can't spoil anything about it. You'll see some teasers about it probably soon-ish. I've got some ideas about how it's going to go, but right now I'm just trying to get content backlog so I can actually split my attention more effectively and not get overstressed. So let's talk about some goals here really quick, because this video is long-winded already, and I'm going to have to cut out so much in the edit. We're going to hit 1K. That's going to happen like probably next week if all has gone to projected numbers. There is a chance that it happens a little later, but more than likely probably next week. What you guys are going to see is you're going to see me do a special Q&A video, like as always, and you're going to see me probably unvault a whole bunch of old videos on a separate channel. This channel is going to be called KingRegNog Archives. It's just where I'm going to throw all the rejected videos that I never finished. It's going to be where I throw all the videos that are just random things on my phone that I took that I was like, oh, I could make a video out of this, or unlisted videos on this channel or my other channels that all exist or existed and now are being rebranded to other purposes. There's that, and I have to work on that like actually a little later tonight, but there's also going to be possibly, I'm not going to promise it because it's going to take me some time to make, and it will probably come out like closer to the 2K special than the 1K special, but the 1K special is hopefully going to be a day in the life of me. I want to show you guys what I really do, because I sit here a lot. I don't do as much as I should, and I think that video would help keep me accountable and show you guys what I really am capable of if I'm filming it all. So you're going to see from the moment I wake up, hopefully, to the moment I go to sleep. And then I'm going to edit that all together and show you what my life actually looks like on a random day. Just to, like, get us all wrapped up here, I'm going to talk a little bit. The Discord. That is the great place for you to, like, keep up with the community, keep up with everything I'm doing. You want to catch, like, a live stream, or if you want to catch a new video, or if you're just like wanting to hang out with some community members, that's the place. That is the place. It's also where I host a lot of my Q&A stuff, so if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and submit a question there. There's a Q&A section. If you can't find it, just type in general. Somebody will link the channel for you. And then subscribe, as always, because if you subscribe, it tells YouTube that you like the video or something like that, and it also puts us one step closer to 1K. And one more thing, there's right where I'm looking, there's a video for you to click. YouTube thinks you'll like it. I think you'll like it. Watch it. It supports the channel, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.